Welcome back, grade 4. This is our second video for lesson 16, and it will be discussing the grammar part of this lesson. We're going to discuss one important part of speech that we have been studying since the beginning of the year. We studied main 4 parts of speech, which are nouns, and we said nouns are names of people, place, and things. Verbs, which are the actions in the sentence. The third part, the adverbs, and we said adverbs are words used to describe verbs. And today's lesson, the adjectives, and we said adjectives are words used to describe the nouns or the pronouns. First, let's enjoy this song about the adjectives, and when we come back we will continue to discuss the adjectives and what are the different kinds of adjectives that we can find in English.
I'm gonna clap my hands. My book report was too short. It needed something more, so it was handed back to me by Mrs. B. She asked me to explore the wide open world of adjectives. They are the words I might have missed that modify and describe people, places, and things, making life interesting. There was a boy, a little boy, a red-headed little boy, and the boy had a dog, a big friendly shaggy dog. The wide open world of adjectives, they are the words I might have missed that modify and describe people, places, and things, making life interesting. They took a walk, a lazy long walk in suburb. A tiny yellow bird that sailed the boat, an old wooden boat on a lake, a clear blue lake. Beneath the sun, the warm morning sun, they caught a fish, more like a shiny fish. It was a day, an unforgettable day, and they went home, home sweet home, to the world of adjectives. They are the words I'll never miss that modify and describe people, places, and things, making life interesting, makes your writing interesting, making life interesting.
Okay, that was a nice song, but through this song, did you try to guess why do we use adjectives in our life? Why do we use adjectives? Why do we add adjectives to our writing, or why do we add adjectives to our words? Why do we use adjectives in general? Did you guess? Anyone? Very good. We use adjectives to add more details to make our life interesting, like what he said in the song. So, the adjectives add more details and make the writings or the reading or the text that we're reading or writing more interesting and more vivid and more not boring. As we said, let's discuss the adjectives. What are they, and what are the kinds of adjectives that we may find through our study? What are adjectives? Adjectives are words which are used to describe nouns or pronouns. So we can use adjectives to describe either the nouns in a sentence or the pronouns found in a sentence. Do you remember what are the pronouns? The pronouns are like I, we, you, they, he, she, it. These pronouns can be described with adjectives. I can say he is tall. Tall here describe who? Describes the pronoun he. So adjectives can be used to describe either the nouns or the pronouns. The first two types of adjectives that describe how many or the number of the noun that we have, or what kind, the kind of the number of the noun that we have. So we have two kinds of adjectives. One describe the number and one describe the kind. Like what? The adjective that describe the number, like some, few, many, several, lots, 4, 5, 6, 100, 1000. All these are adjectives used to describe the number of a noun or how many this noun is. The second type is what kind. What kind the noun is. Is it green? Is it crunchy? Smooth? New? Smart? Beautiful? Let's see some examples. Here we have an example, the sentence, one sad little girl was in our class. One sad little girl was in our class. Where is the noun in this sentence? We have two nouns here, very good, girl and class. We have some adjectives used to describe the noun girl here. Did you find them? We have an adjective that describes the number or how many, and we have adjectives that describe the kind of the noun or what kind. Let's check the adjective that describes the number. One. One here is a number, or it's a word used to describe the noun girl here. One, girl. So one here is an adjective of number that describes the number of the noun that we have here. How many girls were there in the class? There was one girl. One girl. So this adjective here describes how many of the noun. The second type is what kind, the adjective that describes what kind of the noun. We have sad. The kind here, she was sad. What kind of girls was in the class? A sad girl. So sad here is an adjective that describes the kind of the noun, and also little. What kind of girls were in the class? Were there little girls, huge girls, short girls. So we have here two adjectives that describe the kind of the noun that we have, which is the word girl. So sad and little are two adjectives that describe the kind of the noun, which is girl in this sentence. Again, we have two kinds of adjectives or two types of adjectives. An adjective that describes the number, and we can check it by asking a question using how many. How many girls were there in the class? We have one sad little girl. Also another kind of adjectives that describe the kind of the noun. What kind of girls were there in the class? Sad little girl. So sad and little here are two words used to describe the kind of the noun that we have in the sentence. Can you find the adjectives and the nouns they describe? So here we're going to find the adjective and the nouns in the sentence. Let's check the sentence that we have. Robert had 4 books on his shelf. Can you find all the nouns in the sentence? We have Robert, very good, books, and shelf. Can you find the adjectives that describe any of these nouns? We have the word 4 here, which expresses the number, and 4 describes what? The noun books, and it's an adjective number, or it expresses how many. So 4 here is an adjective, describe the noun books, and it's an adjective number, or it describes how many the noun is. The second example that we have, the scary ghost was not smiling. The scary ghost was not smiling. So here how many nouns do we have? We have 1, which is the word ghost. This is a ghost. So where is the word that describes ghost, or the adjective that describes ghost? The word is scary. Very good. So scary here is an adjective used to describe the noun ghost. Okay, what type of this adjective? Does it describe a number or the kind? Should I say how many ghosts was not smiling or were not smiling? The answer will be scary. That will be wrong or incorrect. So I can ask what kind of ghosts were not smiling? What kinds of ghosts were not smiling? So, scary here is an adjective of kind. It describes how kind. Then we have some adjectives that comes after verb to be. Before we start to talk about the adjectives that comes after verb to be, do you remember when we discussed the action and linking verbs in the quarter before the second quarter in this year? We have two kinds of verbs. We have action verbs that express an action or movement, like play, eat, sleep, drink. And we have linking verbs. What are the linking verbs? Linking verbs are mainly verb to be in all his cases, like is, were, are, been, am, was, were, being. Also we have can, and we have do, does, should, could, would, might, will, can, did, has, have, had, become, look, seems. All these are verbs that we can call linking verbs. Okay, so what comes after linking verbs are adjectives. An adjective usually comes after a verb to be. The following are different forms of the verb to be. As we said, it has many forms. Do you remember when we were studying the irregular verbs? Verb to be has 4 forms. The clear form, which is be. The present form, which is am, is, are, and you know am comes with I, is comes with he, she, it. Am is, are comes with we, you, they. In the past it will be was and were. And in the past participle it's been. Some examples of the adjectives that comes after verb to be. Your house is large. Is here the verb in the sentence. Large is an adjective. Large is an adjective. The second example, that insect is tiny. That insect is tiny. We have again is, which is part of verb to be, and tiny is an adjective. Okay. We have a third type that can describe a noun, which is the articles. I think you've studied articles since grade 1. A, an, and the. A, an, and the. You know, a and an comes with the nouns that are indefinite, that are common nouns, like a book. I can be talking about any book. An apple. I can be talking about any apple. But I can say the book of Ahmed is on the desk. So here I'm describing the book with the word the to show that it's known book. I know whose book is it. There is a difference between the two sentences when I say a book is on the desk or the book on the desk. A book in the desk, it can be any books. Any book I'm talking about. But when I say the book is on the desk, I'm talking about a specific book. For example, where is my book? Or where is the history book? I can answer, the book is on the desk. So, an, and the are articles used to describe nouns, so they are also used as adjectives. As we said, the is used to refer to specific or particular nouns. The is used to refer to specific or particular. Specific or particular means certain nouns. Certain nouns. A and an, or an is used to modify non-specific nouns. Non-specific nouns means that can be any noun, or non-particular nouns. When do we use the, and when do we use a, and when do we use an? I think all of you know this. The comes with the singular or plural. I can say the car or the cars. I can say the car or the cars. But an comes with singular nouns. A or an used with singular nouns. The indefinite article a or an is used in the singular. We use a before a noun beginning with a consonant, and we said consonants are all the English alphabet except for the 5 vowels. The consonants are B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So all these are consonants. The vowels are A, I, O, U, and E. So a comes with consonants like it's a car, it's a car. Car here starts with consonants, so we use the article a. We use an before a noun beginning with a vowel. It's an apple. So again, adjectives are words used to describe the nouns or the pronouns. Adjectives are words used to describe nouns or pronouns, and we have two kinds or two types of adjectives. How many, that express the number, what kind, that express the kind, and we said how many, like some, few, many, several, lots, for, or any number. So this will express the number of the nouns, the noun that we have in a sentence. And what kind express the kind of the noun that we have, like green, crunchy, smooth, new, smart, or beautiful. All these are adjectives of kind. They express the kind of the noun that we have in a sentence. Again, we have adjectives that comes after verb to be, and we said verb to be is one of the linking verbs, and linking verbs are verbs used to link between the subject and what comes after it, which is usually an adjective. And these are some of the examples of the linking verbs. We said articles a, an, and the are adjectives. A, an, and the are adjectives. We said the used with the definite or particular or specific nouns. A or an used with non-specific or non-particular nouns. The comes with singular and plural. A or an comes with singular only. We can say a cars. We can say an apples. No, a. And an comes with singular only, with one noun only, number one only. So a comes with consonant, an comes with vowel. No, we're done for now.